CFA exam, if that's something that's been on your mind and you're thinking whether if this exam is for you or not, or if you should go ahead or not, then you're definitely watching the correct video, because I'm going to be sharing with you 3 reasons that you should give the CFA exam. Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Tanishka and I hope you all are doing good. In today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you 3 reasons because of which you should give the CFA exam. So let's get started. But before that, if you're new to this channel, then please take 1 second to the subscribe button. If you've ever liked my work even a teeny tiny bit, then please join the community by subscribing to the channel. And while you're at it, do not forget to hit the bell icon so that you're notified every time I post a new video. And for the very kind people who have already subscribed to the channel, thank you so much for joining me in my journey. I hope we stay together till the end of time. Reason number 1: global recognition and reputation. So the CFA certification is one of those finance degrees that is known worldwide and extremely reputed. It is not called the toughest exam of Wall Street for no reason. In fact, if you tell somebody I've done the CFA exam, even if it's just level 1, level 2, level 3, you are viewed in a very, very different way, because they know कि इस बंदे में कुछ तो बात है. And again, it is recognized worldwide, unlike CA. Not comparing, but CA for that matter is only and only so उसके comparison में CFA is recognized globally and reputed तो बहुत सारा. Reason number 2: always up to date. So the CFA Institute constantly updates its curriculum to keep up to date with what's happening in the actual financial world. So basically, if you go for a finance job interview and you say I'm doing CFA or I've done CFA, they know that at least theoretically you are aware of what's happening in the finance world, even if it's in terms of terms, concept, wordings, you know it. Also, since the CFA Institute has added the practical skills module, they know that by default you have done courses, at least one course in like a financial modeling or a Python, because it was compulsory for you to do so in order to pass your CFA exam. Reason number 3: can be a replacement for an MBA or a master's. Yes, you heard me right. So it is actually said that the CFA level 1 course actually theoretically covers almost 70 to 80% of an MBA in finance. Shocking, but it's true. In fact, knowledge wise, CFA is like the highest form of knowledge in finance, and that is why slowly but surely people have actually started adding in their job descriptions masters, MBA, or an equivalent certification. Of course, an MBA and masters has its own charm, it has its own value, but slowly and surely people are understanding that yes, not everybody can afford like a 30 lakh MBA, and so they might just get the knowledge with a 5-6 lakh CFA. So yes, it can be in some cases a replacement for your MBA or master. So yes, these are my top 3 reasons for which I would recommend you giving the CFA exam. If you have any other question, let me know in the comment section and I'll be happy to help. Or even better, you can book a private consultation with me and we can chat one-on-one and discuss things based on your goals and aspirations. I'll see you guys very, very soon. Until then, keep sparkling and definitely keep learning.